Sorry about not having sound there for a minute or two. Early in the season, puck pushed across, back in, puck bouncing around in front of the crease. Dean pushes him wide. Landon had it, lost it. Boulder regrouping here. They come deep into the corner, push it around behind the net. Abby Joe picks it up there. Boulder reverses it around. Dean has a chance to pick it up there. He comes up, gets it up to Silas. Silas into the neutral zone. Loses the handle right at center ice. Beckett has it for a minute, picks it back up, comes into the Jag zone. Boulder grabs it there, and they throw it all the way down the ice. And that's going to be an icing on Boulder. It's going to go deep into the Boulder zone, and it will be dropped to the left of the goaltender there. Beckett in here to take this face off. We got Miko and Tommy on the back end. And puck comes back to Tommy. He pushes it over to Miko. Boulder's able to tip it out of the zone. They're off to the races. Good back check here by Beckett. He picks it up. Boulder pushes it behind the net. Miko picks it up there, throws it up just out of the reach of James. Boulder cycling around. They re-enter the zone. Beckett comes in, disrupts that play. Boulder takes it, pushes it into the middle. They throw it to the near side, and it is popped up there. Beckett has it. He's got James with him. He pushes it up to James. James enters the zone, gets a shot off. Goaltender sticks that into the corner. Boulder pushes it behind their net. Hyland's going for a line change here. Coming in, Hardy picks that pass off, drives it deep into the zone, throws it around behind the net. Picked up there by Emmett Franks. He's battling now with a couple of players. Gets it back to Hardy. Hardy's able to dance around one. Puck into the middle. Oh, Boulder picks it up. And they throw it the length of the ice again for an icing. Puck dropped here to the left of the goaltender again. Hardy pushes that into the corner. Boulder picks it up. He is battling with them. They throw it around. Emmett couldn't get a stick on it. Boulder's able to exit the zone. They're coming in. Abby Joe stands them up there. Hardy has the puck, loses the puck. Abby Joe's able to pick it up. She comes up, chips it up. Hardy's off to the races. He gets a shot, but it goes wide of the net. Picked up there, and we got an offsides whistle on the Jags. Puck dropped here just outside of the Boulder zone, pushed over. Dean battling there, but he's not able to get possession. Silas gets it over to Landon. Landon's battling with a couple players. It comes back. Miko pushes it up. They push it back. Miko has it here. He gets it back up. Landon tips it around 1 second. D picks it up, though. Puck comes over. Brecken had it for a minute. Silas dumps it up. Boulder back, regroups to pick it up, and they get it into the neutral zone. They're coming up the left here. Throws it around behind the net. Good battle back there. They come up to the line, held in. Miko picks it up there. He tips it up to Landon. Landon comes up, skates out of the zone, gets through into Boulder zone here, drops it off to Brecken. Brecken throws it in, but it's wide of the net. Boulder now coming around. They pass it up. They are pushed down. Boulder coming in on the breakaway, and they get a backhander in past Jackson. We got Grayson, Beckett, and James out here on the offensive side, and on the back end we've got Tommy and Tack out here. Puck comes into the jag zone, picked up there by Grayson. Grayson chips it into the neutral zone. Beckett coming in hard on the forecheck here, pressures him in the corner, ties him up. Grayson comes in to help support that, picks it up, and there is a battle in the corner here. And puck comes around behind the net. James over there trying to hold it up. Boulder's passing back and forth here. They regroup, go back around the net again. James over here pressures the puck, working against two Boulder players. Beckett gets it over to him. Oh, he passes into the middle. Couldn't quite get it over to Grayson. Boulder on that far corner again. They come up. They push it up. They exit the zone. They get a head of steam. They chip it into the zone here. Tommy gets it there, chips it up and almost out of the zone. Beckett's able to get it out of the zone now. Boulder regroups. They come back in. Parker for Boulder comes in here. He's dancing around. Puck loose in front. There we go. Puck now back behind the net. They throw it across. James is able to pick it up here. He skates out of the zone. He gets to the red line, throws it in deep for a needed line change here. Hardy coming in hot off the line change. Pressures them to change it up and go to the other side. They go wide. They skate all the way in. Fire a shot. Goes around behind the net. They throw it into the middle. Emmett picks it up there. He's coming up. He hits Caden. Caden coming down. Gets it. Oh! Perfect pass in, but just a little too hot for Hardy to handle. He's dancing behind the net. He does a little board turn. Throws it in front. Gets it over. Emmett had it. Silas gets it. Gets it in. Yeah! Hardy finishes off that rebound. Puck pushed back to Silas here. He gets it up. He chips it up. Can't quite get it to Dean. Boulder brings it back into the zone. They're coming up. They come in. They throw a backhander through the net and wide. Landa gets it there. Chips it around one. Gets it out of the zone. They come all the way back into their zone. Dean hard on the forecheck. Boulder takes it around behind the net. They push it up. Silas pinches in, grabs that puck, throws it in. Dean battling a little behind the boards there. They get the puck up. Brecken holds him up momentarily at the blue line. Boulder comes in. Abby Joe pushes him wide into the corner. They throw it into the front. Silas ties up the man. Jackson gets the stop. Puck comes over to the near boards. Comes up to the line but not out. They push it back in behind the net. And there is a battle there. They come into the middle. Abby Joe pushes it back into the corner. They wrap around and sneak it in under the goaltender. We've got Beckett, Grayson, and James out here again with Tommy and Miko on the back end here. Boulder wins the puck. They regroup in the neutral zone. Then they enter the zone. They're passing in. They get a shot off of Jackson's leg pad and into the corner. They come up to the top. Ooh, Miko deflects that one just wide here. They come back to the point. Another shot from their D there. James battling on those far boards, able to kick the puck into the neutral zone. Picked up there. Boulder kicks it back out, and that is an offsides. It's not spring hockey anymore. No touch-up icing, or no touch-up offsides. Puck one back to the D, Kingman over to Tommy. Tommy gets it up to Emmett. Emmett pushes it forward to Hardy. Hardy in the corner. He's battling, kicks it back over to Emmett. Puck comes up the near boards. Boulder wasn't able to clear the zone. Comes in. Their D pushes it into the corner. They come up to the other side. Nico grabs it there, throws a shot in, bouncing around, but the goaltender is able to cover it up. Puck dropped here. Battle ensues. Hardy lost it to a Boulder player. Boulder coming out. They've got numbers. We got a defenseman that goes down. It's a 1-on-3. 3-on-1, I guess. Emmett picks it up. He comes out of the zone, skating up, gets into the zone but loses the puck. Silas holds the line, skates in, comes in, fires it. Oh, good save by the goaltender. Emmett gets the rebound, throws it in front. It's under the goaltender. Now he covers it up. Puck dropped here to the right of the goaltender, deep in the Boulder zone. Picked up there by their defense. They throw it up and get it out of the zone. Silas here pushes him wide, pushes him into the corner here, and he's battling for it. He's got a couple of Boulder players still battling for it. Now Boulder's able to push it into the near corner here, and they throw it across. Landon couldn't get to it. They come in, they shoot it wide of the net here. They're trying another wraparound. Silas pushes it into the corner. They now flip it around. They get a shot. Blocker save there. Stick save by Jackson. Puck comes up. Landon has it here. Nope, he doesn't have it. Boulder pushes it in deep. Puck comes around. They come into the middle. Now it's popped up. Can't quite clear the zone. Puck comes all the way around to Silas. He gets it here. Silas battling again in the corner. Boulder coming in. Push the puck across the crease. Dean drops down to help out. Now Boulder regroups behind the net. Brecken in there to help out. Dean now is able to chip it out of the zone. He gets it past the red line, but Boulder comes in, takes the puck out. They come around the net, comes in. Beckett gets it momentarily, but then Boulder regroups and picks it up again. They're coming up through the zone. They enter. They get a shot off the side of the net into this near corner here. There's a battle ensues. And they're dancing around here. Beckett's able to get it up and out of the zone. And this is not going to go for an icing. It should have been an icing, but maybe they said Boulder could have gotten to it. Abby Joe comes in, pinches, holds the line, grabs the puck there. It comes out. Miko pushes it forward. Boulder picks it up again. They come in, but they are offsides. Puck dropped here. Beckett wins it back to Abby Joe. Abby Joe gets it up to the line, but past James' stick. James now battling, gets it out of the zone, pushes it forward. Grayson comes over to help out. He gets himself just on sides in time. Puck comes down. Abby Joe gets it, throws it in deep. Puck down below Boulder's goal line. We don't have much of a forecheck here. They flip it up. Boulder's able to clear the zone. Nico picks it up on these near boards, throws it back into the zone. Boulder regrouping there. Still no forecheck here. Puck comes back. Abby Joe picks it up in the neutral zone. Comes up, turns, chips it up. Hardy couldn't quite get to it. Puck bouncing around. Caden in here battling now. Puck comes back into the corner. Hardy picks it up there. He's able to dance away from them. Now he's off to the races. He's got Caden with him. Crosses the red line, gets into the zone, comes in, shoots it. Blocker to side by the goaltender. He picks it up, throws it in front. Oh, and it almost hit that in. Goaltender got to it, though. Hardy in here to take this face off. He wins it back, but Boulder jumps that puck. They come out. They're coming in. Silas pushes them wide. They go around. Silas pushes them into the corner. Gets the puck in there. Now they come up to the top. Hardy is able to disrupt that play. Kicks it forward to himself. He's off to the races. Drops it. Picked up here. Oh, Caden gets a shot off, but it's pushed into the corner wide. Puck comes around. Boulder pushes it up the far boards. They're coming in. They dance around one here. They come in. They shoot it wide here. Puck picked up in the corner there. They're coming around. Puck behind the net. Tommy kicks that around to Hardy. He's got some time. Oh, he sees Emmett but loses the puck for a minute. Boulder comes in, shoots it into the middle. Now they come across to this near side. Caden's working on him there. It comes up to the blue line, then back in deep. They come up the far side. They miss that outlet pass. Emmett's off to the races here with 44 seconds left. He gets to that puck. Oh, he loses it in the corner. Behind the net it goes. Now it comes up. Silas cuts it off there. Tipped it back in, but we are offsides. Brecken in here to take this face off just outside of the zone. It goes back into the zone. Boulder has it there. They reverse the ice and come over to these near sides. They get it into the middle here. Miko pushes them wide. They shoot back across the far corner. Puck dropped here. Brecken wins it back to Tack. Tack over. Boulder picks it off. They're coming in. They skate through the D. Now they kick it into the middle. Miko picks it up there. He's coming up. He's got 10 seconds to work. He gets past the red line, but then loses the puck. Boulder throws it back in. Tack has it. Now he throws it up to Dean. And that's the end of the first. Getting things started here in the second. We've got Beckett, James, and Grayson out here with Nico and Tech on the back end. Boulder wins that puck, comes in. They pass it into the middle. Skate, split the D. Oh, just able to recover there, so Boulder has to regroup. They come up to their D. They fire a shot, tip it just wide of the net. They regroup with that puck. They throw it out front. Oh, they missed the net there with that shot. Puck comes up, and Hyland's able to clear the zone. Boulder gets it, immediately comes back in, and they skate around the D, come in, fire it, miss the net there. And puck battle here on the near boards. They come in, skate in, shoot it up. They pass it around. Puck over into the corner. Grayson picks it up there. He tries to throw it up to a streaking James, but Boulder picks it up. They're passing it around. Holding the zone here. Push it into the corner, behind the net now. We're just possessing the puck. Beckett's in here battling. They throw it into the middle, picked off there by Grayson for a minute. Boulder picks it up. They fire a shot in. Throw it around here. Boulder still battling here. Miko throws it up the far boards. They come up. They backhand it back in deep. Boulder's on site. They pass it up out front. Little board turn, but there it's picked off now. And thrown into the Boulder zone. Beckett almost had possession. James pressures them there. They got a 2-on-1. They come through. Break in pass. They get a shot wide of the net. Hyland comes up into the corner here. They pass it up just off of Emmett's stick. And they wave off the icing. Boulder regroups to pick it up. They come behind the net. Pass around to the near corner here. They come up. Boulder's able to break out of the zone. Now they come into the Hyland zone. Pressured by Caden there. Puck picked up. It goes into the middle of the Boulder. Silas breaks up that initial play. Jackson makes a nice leg pad save on the follow-up shot here. Emmett battling on the boards here. Jackson flips that over. Caden's able to get it. He's battling. Puck into the corner. And puck trickles in front. So Jackson picks that up and covers it for a whistle. Puck dropped here, one back. Thrown up to the front. Hardy blocks the first shot. Caden gets it up. Oh! Boulder holds it at the line, gets a shot off. Jackson saves that, slides across, covers it up. Puck dropped here. Boulder wins it back to their D. They fire it in. Jackson swallows that up and holds it. Hardy in here to take this face-off, drops to the left. He wins it over. Emmett has it on the boards. He chips it up. Can't quite get it to Hardy. Boulder pushes it back in below the line here. They chip it up. Picked off there. They tip it up to Hardy. Now Emmett coming in. He gets in. Oh, try to backhand behind his body, but couldn't get it off. They come in. Abby Joe's pushing them wide. They pass across. Silas cuts that pass off. They throw it in. They're just hammering away on the outside of the net for a whistle here. Puck one over here into the middle. Boulder throws it to the near sides here. They come around. They fire it across. Just missed on that connection. Boulder throws it around behind the net. Picked up there by Miko. He chips it up. Can't quite get it out. Puck comes back in here. Comes up to the top. Landon gets a stick on it momentarily. Brecken gets it out of the zone. Boulder regroups, though, after they pick that pass off. And they do a little pass across the crease and in. Beckett in here with James and Grayson, with Miko and Tommy on the back end here. Beckett battling, gets it into the zone, but Boulder has it here. James pressures him on the near side. They cut across. They throw it up. James is able to pick it off. Oh, he loses his edge, comes down. Boulder picks the puck up. They chip it up. James is able to hold it in. Beckett's in there battling. They throw it behind the net. Boulder picks it up there, comes across. Beckett has it here. Tries a backhander, but it's blocked. James gets a backhander. Grayson hammering away on it, but they covered up for a whistle. Beckett in here. Grayson gets it. He fires a shot. It goes just over the net. James hard on the forecheck, disrupts it. Beckett picks it up, skates into the middle. Oh, couldn't get a good shot off. Grayson gets it there. He gets a shot that's deflected into the corner. Beckett picks it up there. He skates around. He gets hit, but doesn't lose the puck. Now Boulder's able to ride him off the puck, but it's held there by James. Some help, but now Boulder gets it. They come across the ice, come in, battled here, battling on the boards. Puck comes in, Beckett's down in there, and now they're able to clear the puck away. Silas picks it up around the other side. A far side of the boards comes up. He's able to skate it out. He's got James with him. He comes in one-on-one. Oh! He loses it in the corner, battling against multiple Boulder players. Gets it over to James. James fires it, but it's deflected up. Tack wasn't able to hold the blue line. He regroups in the neutral zone, throws it up. Silas dumps it in deep. Line change coming. Picked up there at the blue line by Abby Jo. She skates in, has it on the backhand, looking for some help, shoots it just wide. Tries clearing it up in front. Emmett battling there. Puck comes up. Comes all the way down the far boards here. Boulder shoots it, but it's deflected there by Tommy. Tommy gets it up to Hardy. Couldn't hold it as he got upended. Now he's able to recover, picks it up, dances around one, make that two. It's coming into the zone. Push wide, comes back to the point. Gets a shot off, but it is blocked. A couple of bodies flying around here. Tommy does a good job pinching in. Boulder's now able to get it, and they throw it around Hardy and up. Abby Jo's first on scene. She gets there. Backhander, but the second Boulder player gets it. Puck in on Jackson. He makes a leg pad save. Boulder trying to come around the back. And they're still trying to work from behind the goal line here. Abby Jo battling down hard. Puck comes all the way up. Caden is chasing him down these near boards. Boulder does a little board turn to avoid the pressure. Emmett comes in. Caden comes in, gets that puck, pushes it back to his teammates here. They're coming up the boards. Oh, Boulder gets it into the zone. Now it's back out of the zone. Emmett skating in here on the forecheck. Boulder picks it up there. Emmett, last on scene, comes to Abby Jo. Abby Joe throws it in, but that's, no icing. Probably should have been an icing. Boulder reverses the play, comes back around to the near boards. They throw it up. They're trying to get a stretch pass. Comes past Tack. Miko's able to break that up. They get a shot off. Good save there by Jackson off the leg pad. Comes around. Landon couldn't get to the puck there. Miko battling behind the net now. They get it up front and shoot it in. Puck drop tier 1 back to Silas. Silas takes it up to the red line, throws it in, comes back. Landon gets it there. He skates around. 1-2. Comes in, fires it off the post and out. Martin Brecken over there battling, comes to the point. Tack's able to hold it, throws it in. Landon disrupts the play. They pass around the back here. They're coming in. Silas got a handle on it. It's a 2-on-1, and they pass through the D. Jackson makes a great save on that. Puck comes back. Silas had it initially. Boulder has time to turn, passing around. They're looking for that backdoor pass all day long. Puck comes around. Boulder picks it up there. Comes back. Brecken backhands it up, but Boulder grabs it. Now it comes up. Landon battling. He's able to get it out of the zone. He comes in. Couldn't quite pick that up as Boulder misfired on it. They come back into the zone, and they are offsides. Beckett in here taking this face off. He wins it forward, but Boulder gets back to their D. Now they enter the zone. They're pushed into the corner here. Picked up there by Miko. He's got a lane, but he holds up looking for a pass. Gets it up to Beckett. Beckett's able to get it up to Grayson. Grayson throws it deep into the zone. James Hart on the forecheck, working back here. Picks that puck up, looking to get it up front. Gets it to Grayson's backhand. Back to Miko. Miko throws it in. James gets a hammer on that rebound, but can't get it past the goalie. Boulder now skates up the near boards. They're coming up. Miko pushes him wide. Puck goes deep into the corner. Boulder rides him off the puck there, but Beckett comes in, gets it up to Grayson. Boulder regroups, gets it. Now they come back in. Grayson gets a good stick on him to stop that scoring opportunity. Miko throws it up the near boards. No icing because it was deflected a couple of times there. Boulder comes around behind the net. Great job there by Grayson battling in here. Down low. Beckett comes in, gets him. Now Boulder's able to throw it up. Held there at the line. Beckett pushes it up. Grayson gets it forward. Goaltender gets to it just before James could get a scoring opportunity. Puck dropped here. Hardy wins it into the middle. Emmett has the stick on it but can't get his shot off. Pushes it into the corner. Puck comes around. Caden waiting for it here. He gets a stick on it. Comes in front. Hardy gets his shot off. Goaltender battled that off into the corner. Hardy battling down low. Boulder gets it. They throw it into the middle. Picked off there by Emmett. He pushes it forward. Hardy battling in there. He gets the puck. Boulder regroups around the net. Emmett pressuring him there, but they get past the stick check. Now they come across. Good job by Caden getting a stick on that pass. Slows the play down. Boulder pushes it in back below the goal line. They look for that backdoor pass again. Comes all the way to the line, but they hold it there. Puck shot in from up top. Caden battling on these near boards now. Puck goes back in deep. Boulder has it here. They're looking around the back of the net, trying both sides here. Still working. They like working that goal line there. They come across. Backdoor Jackson's. Oh, no, that's Jack. We had a goalie change here for Hyland. Jack is able to stave that backdoor shot off. Puck one up. Landon gets it, dances around one. Oh, he tried hitting Dean out in front, but it goes off of a skate. Comes in here, picked up there, comes over to Dean. Dean chips it up, gets it up to Brecken. He's got Landon with him. Comes across to, oh, Landon, he misfires. Boulder comes out. They skate all the way up, push wide into the corner here. Battle ensues. Now they get it. They come across. They shoot it in. Jack's able to cover that up for a whistle. Puck's coming over into the corner there. Picked up, thrown around. Dean trying to get it there. He can't. Goes past Tack. Boulder picks it up behind the net. They throw it over into the corner. Landon picks it up there. He chips it up. Does not get it out of the zone. Now he's able to get it out of the zone, but it's going to go all the way down for an icing. Puck drop here to the left of Jack. Beckett wins it over, but then it's picked up by Boulder. They come up to the D. James is pressuring him there, but they get it back in deep. Miko has it here. He skates it up, gets it over to Beckett. But Boulder holds it up the line, pushes it back into the corner here. Miko pressuring them. They come up. They come back to their D. Grayson comes up, pressures them there. Silas bats that down behind the net. He now throws a pass around. James picks it up there, but he's swarmed by a few Boulder players. Beckett gets it and is able to clear the zone. He chips it up. Grayson's up into the Boulder zone, but they take him off of the puck. They're behind the net looking around. Pass to these near boards. Comes up into the middle. Silas had it momentarily. Now he pushes him off the puck. Takes it. Can't quite clear the zone. Boulder gets it again. They're coming in. They come up. There's a line change, so nobody at the point. Puck picked up here. James pressuring him here in the neutral zone. Pushes him back into their zone. Now they come up. Silas gets a stick on it at the red line. Throws it in deep just as the second period ends. Getting things started here in the third. We're going to have Hardy, Emmett, Caden out here with Abby, Joe, and Tack on the back end. Puck goes across to the far boards there, picked up by Boulder's D. They throw it into the middle, enter the zone. Tack stands them up there, but they come in. Boulder gets a shot, shoot it just over the net here. Abby, Joe battling on that far boards. Caden comes in to help her out. Hardy's looking for that puck to pop out. Abby Joe's able to get it. She's skating. She's got some space, throws it across to Emmett. Emmett comes up, enters the zone. Oh, he's ridden off of the puck. Boulder regroups here. Now they throw it across. Abby Joe's racing back. She gets that puck. Does a little board turn to avoid some pressure. Throws it up. Hardy gets it. Gets it out of the zone, but Boulder picks it up there. They regroup and in. Abby Joe holds them up. Hardy grabs it there as Abby Joe's shouldered into the ice. Now Boulder comes up. Caden coming back, gets a good back check stick on it. They come across, shoot it off the outside of the net. Battling in this near corner. They come up to the top. Caden had a stick on it. Boulder gets it. Good job by Jack. Aggressively out on top of the crease, covers that up. Puck dropped here, one back into the corner. Silas battling there. He chips it up. Landon almost had it but couldn't get it. Brecken gets it up to Landon. Landon chips it out of the zone. Dean after the puck here, pushing it forward. Boulder comes back. They throw it across. Comes out. Now they're just moving it around the neutral zone. Now they enter the jag zone on the near side here. Pressured into the corner. Battle ensues here. Puck comes up to the line and just out. Landon pressures them. They come back, retreat into the zone. Dean comes in to help out, gets a stick on it. Boulder still gets it. Now Silas is able to chip it. He comes in, gets a pass over, but it's just behind Dean. Puck comes back. They get a 2-on-1 developing. They pass across, but innocently into the corner. Tommy battling there. He's able to chip the puck loose to himself. Comes up. He's able to battle out. Gets past the red line. Takes it into the zone himself. Tucks into the middle. Pushed off by the second Boulder player coming in. Puck comes in. Beckett's able to get a shot, but it goes wide across the top of the goal crease. Puck comes up this near side. Now it goes all the way down for an icing. Puck pushed back here. Boulder picks it up. They come up. Tack is able to hold it for a second. Then it comes in. Nico racing back to get it with three Boulder players. He takes it around the net, throws it around. James is able to chip it up. The second Boulder player holds it. They tip it back to each other. Now they come into the middle. Tack throws it behind the net. Boulder picks it up there. They throw it out front. Grayson's able to pick it up there. He chips it up, but not out of the zone. They fire a shot. Grayson gets on it, clears the zone this time. Boulder regroups there, going for a line change, so they miss the breakout up the far boards. Grayson gets it. He comes in, fires a shot, but it's wide of the net and around. Tech is not able to hold the point there. Puck comes in. We got a 2-on-0 for Boulder. They come in. Jack's able to save it off his glove head and into the corner. Puck comes around here. Miko has it. He's got a lane. He starts skating. He looks up, comes into the middle. He's caught by two players. And we are offsides. Hardy pushes that puck over to Caden, but it pops over his stick into the Boulder zone. He's battling, but it chips just out. Boulder gets it. Caden comes on. He gets it. He's pushed off of the puck there by a Boulder player. Hardy comes in, has it momentarily, but it's chipped off of his stick. Boulder comes up. Hardy's back checking hard. Takes him off the puck here. Tommy gets it but can't clear the zone. Puck comes in. Hardy picks it up there. He's looking for a pass. Chips it over Caden's stick and out of the zone. Puck comes up the near side. They fire it in. It goes off of Tommy's face mask. And then they fire it up off of a stick into the netting for a stoppage. Puck pushed over to Abby Jo. She throws it around behind the net. Tommy on it here. He chips it up to Emmett, but he can't get it out. Boulder comes in. Blocker saved by Jack. Tommy's able to get that. He does a board turn to avoid some pressure. Has to do it again. But there's too many forecheckers. He's able to come up, gets it up and out. He's just going to have to take it himself. He gets into the zone, throws it in, but Boulder's now able to regroup. They come in, throw it into the middle. Abby Jo's got that covered, pushes him wide off the puck. Hardy comes back, picks it up. He's able to streak up and out, throws it over to Emmett. Emmett gets it into the zone, but Boulder immediately takes possession of it. They come up to the line. They throw it out. They get a 1-on-2. Abby Jo's going to push them wide again. They come into the middle. Silas is able to get it there. He's coming up. We got a 3-on-1 developing. He kicks it over to Dean. Dean gets a backhander. Hardy's able to fire that in. Brecken ties him up. Dean's able to get that puck. He comes up and in. He fires it, and the goaltender is able to grab that with their glove. Brecken in here, wins it over. It comes up to Silas. He shoots. Stick saved by the goaltender there. And Landon, is just able to hold it at the line, but now Boulder gets it out. Dean has it there. He throws it in deep. We don't have much of a forecheck going here. Boulder's able. Now Dean gets on it behind the net. Brecken comes in to help out. Brecken is ridden off the puck by one of the 3 Boulder players in the corner. Now they come up and out. Silas pushes him off the stick. He throws the puck up. Then puck comes around behind the net here. Comes into the middle. Landon gets a stick on it. Gets it over to Dean. Dean just chips it up and out. Going for a line change. Boulder comes up. They clear the zone. Landon gets it, passes it up to Silas. Silas into the zone. Ridden off of the puck behind the net. Grayson is pushed off the puck. Landon was there for a second. Now Boulder's able to break out. They dance around. The D come in. Jack gets a good stick on him there. Miko has the puck now. It comes up. Now Boulder shoots it. Silas gets to that. Boulder regroups. They fire it. Jack covers that with his glove. Puck drops here, comes back to Boulder. They fire it. It's deflected in front of Jack and into the net. Boulder gets it in. They dance around. Puck comes to the near side here. Picked up there. Puck pushed up by Tommy. He's able to get it out of the zone. Pushes it forward. Now Boulder regroups, and they get it up. Grayson grabs it with his glove. Gets it over to Beckett. Beckett into the zone. He gets past 1D. Oh, he's going down to his knees. Gets a shot off, but the goaltender's able to easily cover that up. Great effort by those guys. Puck dropped here, one over, and Boulder picks it up on the near boards. They come into the middle. They're coming up. Abby Joe gets in their way. They get a stick in. Jack is able to cover that up. Puck dropped here. Boulder wins it cleanly back to their D. They fired in. Blocked by Tommy. Emmett has it momentarily but loses it. Boulder throws it up over the net. Caden picks it up there. Loses it. Hardy comes back, gets it momentarily. Now it comes to the D. They fire it in. It is tipped just wide. They try and fire it again, but it's tipped up and over. Abby Joe gets it there. She chips it up to Caden. Now Abby Joe comes in to get it. Now Hardy's able to get it. He's off cleanly, but it's a 1-on-2. He's able to pass it into the middle, but Emmett's not able to get there. Oh, now he pressures the Boulder player off of it. Comes across, gets a backhander in. Goaltender pushes that aside with their leg pad. Hardy's taken into the corner by a couple of Boulder players. Puck comes up. Abby Joe's able to get it there, but she throws it in, and it's offsides. Boulder wins that back to their D. It comes up. Silas gets it there. He chips it up to Landon. Can't get it. Brecken gets it, throws it to the other side. No one's on the right side here. So Boulder picks that up, comes across. Now they just skate it in. Brecken had him momentarily, pressured him. Boulder skates around everybody, it looks like. Puck comes up now. Boulder's got it in the corner. They got nothing but time. They're passing it around here. Now Silas gets to it. He gets his stick on it. He passes it up toward Landon. He's able to chip it around the D. Coming in, fires it. It's loose in front, but the goaltender covers it up. Puck one over here into the sideboards. Boulder's able to get it to the line, but Silas holds it. He turns around with the puck, passes it up. Oh! Grayson couldn't quite get a shot off there, but he's in the corner battling here. Beckett comes in to help him out. Puck, they're either going to have to whistle it or something's going to have to happen here. Puck comes up to the line. Tack gets a stick on it. Boulder comes back up. Now they're able to clear the zone. They pass it around. Beckett's able to get it. Oh, he's swarmed by Boulder players. Boulder's able to get back on sides and come in. Jack sticks that aside. Silas picks it up there. It comes up the boards to James. Boulder grabs the puck there. Turn around here. Puck comes up. James is not able to get it out. Grayson's able to tip it out. He's trying to get off to the races but loses the puck. Beckett comes in, picks it up. He enters the zone, throws it in deep into the corner. Comes up and goes all the way down for an icing. Puck comes in. Emmett's able to ride him off of it, throws it around, comes into the near corner here. Battle on the wall here. Puck's not really moving. Now it gets pushed up. Gets it over to Caden. Caden comes up. He pushes it up to Emmett. Emmett coming in. Turns it to his forehand. Gets a shot off. Goaltender's able to cover that up for a whistle. Brecken pushes that puck back. Miko gets it there, shoots it. Glove saved by the goaltender. Brecken in here to take this face off to the right of the goaltender. It comes over into Dean's feet, but Boulder grabs it there. Miko holds the line, pushes it up. Now Boulder gets it out. They're coming in. They push it around. It goes wide of the net there. They throw it up. Puck comes up to Landon. He's able to take it. He comes up. Battles wide. Comes back in. Gets it across to Dean. Oh! Post, and now it's followed up there. Miko's able to hammer that second rebound home. Beckett wins it over to Grayson. Grayson comes back to Tack. Tack has it flipped off of his stick. Now it comes up. Boulder's coming in. Tack does a good job pushing him wide, but the second Boulder player picks it up. Now they've got it. They push it into the middle. James is able to pick it up there and clear it out of the zone. Boulder picks it up, comes around. Grayson's able to pick it up there, pushes it forward. Battle in the corner with 15 seconds left. Boulder comes up the far side. Abby Joe holds the zone. Beckett's able to get it, and he tries to advance it up. We got 5 seconds left. James looking for a pass to Beckett. He shoots it, but it's off behind the net. Grayson battling in the corner, and that's the end of the game. Bantams are playing on Doyle Hockey 2.0 if anybody's interested in that game.